this again. For some reason it wouldn't let me go live. Not sure what's going on with it. But I figured I would jump on here and talk about a couple things. First of all, I went and got some CBD oil. I've been trying to get it off the internet, but I couldn't find it. So today is day one that I took it. And we're going to see how that goes. I'm not sure how long it takes to get in your system. And the reason I got it is for pain. And I know a few people now that's told me that it's that they take it. Let me get my it says, I'll have to research more. That one says so many hours. But to get in your body and change it. I will say this, however, I've been sore the last few days. And I woke up this morning sore. Dad and them came by and dropped off the cat. And, you know, my back was sore. My legs were still sore from doing all this work. Sitting around in winter time and not being mobile. However, right now I'm not sore. And I don't know if it's just for, you know, the end of the day or whatever. We'll see what happens in the morning. But I don't know if it's got, one thing's got to do with the other. Also, I want to thank some people for the PayPal donations. Jill Bishop, Timothy Redmond, Jeremy Harrison. These are the recent ones. I've got Susan Lynn Smith, Frank Lambert, Christine Codfield, Barb Glessner, I don't know what this is. GOAW Multimedia Mapping, Gordon Niemer, and Diane Fowler. And I really, really appreciate it. After I got talked into this PayPal deal, and you know, I'm running the ads on my YouTubes or whatever, and I try to do it where the ad's at the front, where you can skip the ad. I really don't care, and I'm really thinking about doing away with the ads, because it don't add up to much, but it does give you a little bit. I mean, it's enough to pay my internet bill for sure. So, I don't know. But anyway, anything that's donated, I'm sinking it right back into this. Like the 360 cam. I've just ordered another FLIR, and the FLIR for the phone, I ordered it, and you know, I've done that through all the PayPal donations, and I don't, you know, if you feel blessed to send me money, then to help with what I'm doing here, then it's really appreciated. I mean, this, you can get into a lot. You know, there's a lot of people that just have a cell phone, and that's fine. But there's been many times that I've wanted something, a FLIR would have been handy. Heck, recorders. I mean, all this, batteries, all this is costing money. There's been times when if I had a FLIR in my hand, like the night I was camping, or the night something was thrown at me up on the hill or something like that, I definitely think I would have caught something on it. But yeah, if you feel, I'm not gonna ask for it, but if you feel blessed into blessing me, and I do think I am blessed with some very good subscribers and friends. And like I said, we've got a group on Messenger, and absolutely love all the people in there. And they're helpful in other aspects of life other than boogering. And just like I don't ask for anybody to like, share, or subscribe to my channel. I think I've done that one time in all the videos that I've got. One time. And I feel that you're all smart enough to know, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe and see more, if you want a notification, or don't. I mean, I don't care either way. It's nice to see it, and I do appreciate all the nice comments and stuff, but it took me forever to even put my name out there. This channel's not about me. It's about trying to collect evidence. That's all. And we seem to have a pretty good time doing it, like we are now, just kind of hanging out. A lot of times whenever we hang out, nothing really happens. Sometimes it does. But anyway, I want to talk about the 360 cam too. There's been a lot of comments, and I just now got home, haven't got to check it. But if we can, on the 360 cam, like whatever way I'm traveling, we'll make it like a clock position. Of course, include the timestamps or whatever, but whatever way I'm going, or whatever way I'm facing, it's just going to be hard, I guess, whenever I'm sitting down. But try to use like the clock position, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever. Like I'm 12 o'clock straight forward, then 1, 2, whatever. We'll try to do it like that. Also, the 360 cam, I guess where it's over my head, it does not pick up me talking, which me talking really don't matter anyway. And I do have a recorder that I usually bring with me. I didn't have it with me this day, but I was also on my phone too. So the next few videos, these I'm trying to do these in order. But there was, I think we did have company, and I actually think Bailey saw one because she took off like she seen one of her friends, and then she goes down in the canyon and had her nose to the ground and kept looking and wagging that tail and going. And I took the high road and tried to follow her, and then I finally got down in it and found some tracks. So then they were very fresh tracks. Haven't got those videos out yet, but like I said, I just wanted to do it in order because I think the rocks that I found, those get me excited. Just to be honest, those rocks do not belong there. They do not get there naturally. Those rocks are being manipulated, and they're on a game trail. And it just goes back to my, kind of like the kill box theory sort of thing. I think they use the rocks to hunt with. But anyway, that's it for what I want to say. Just thanks everybody for the help. I appreciate everybody that comments. I mean I don't know. The comments have been kind of not as much as they used to be. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about YouTube is the comments. So I appreciate everyone that takes the time to comment. I'd rather have the comments than the thumbs up or a share or something. I would rather have that interaction. That's me. My target, it's usually a deer, but it's gonna be turkey here pretty soon. I don't have a target. I mean, just whatever. I've got the FLIR for the phone coming. I'd love for that thing to let me live stream with FLIR. I would love that. But we'll see what happens. And I guess I'm going to get another camera too, because this camera's fixing to fail. I repaired it, and I think it's working pretty good now, but one little jolt's going to mess it up again, the thing. But I'm fine. I mean, I live comfortably. The boogering deal is just a hobby for me. If people want to help, they can help, and If not, I'm just plugging along. There's nothing I can do to prove 100% to any skeptic or anything that this is that Bigfoot's real. However, the only thing I'm trying to do with my channel is to share the experiences around here, and if someone's got issues on their property, and I just want to let them know how I've dealt with it, like the game cameras and keeping the pet food and stuff like that put up. That's I don't want to be. I don't care if one more person subscribes to the channel. I mean, it's got way bigger than I ever thought it would. I've got a 360 camera. I've already got that. I mean, I might try to get another one. They did have more Walmart, but it was a different brand. I'm going to do some research on it. I just hate throwing away money, man, and it's a shot in the dark because I don't know crap about electronics, number one, and I don't know if the FLIR is going to be able to live stream. I can't find like a video or anything about it or any information on it. So. I probably missed the title of it. I mean, I just wanted to jump on here and I'm trying the CBD. Well, I've heard plenty of people, and CC being one of them, has talked about it and how it's helped them with their pain. And I've got back pain issues and stuff. And I wanted to go over the 360. Like there's been a lot of comments on the 360 cameras, and I'm trying to figure out a system on it, like whatever way I'm facing would be the 12 o'clock position, say. I mean, I don't know how else we can do that, because you can have, 10 different people putting up the same time step, and they could be looking totally different ways, so that's going to be a bit confusing. It was a FLIR for Android. I'm not really sure. I'd have to go look. I can sure look it up real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, I've had a lot of people comment on the CBD oil. And I tell you what, man, if that stuff if it really works for pain, I used to smoke pot. Back in my younger days, I used to smoke pot. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. However, most places, if you want a decent job, then you're going to have to pass a drug test. And smoking the pot wasn't worth not having a decent job. And that was one of the reasons that I don't smoke. Which I was never really big on smoking. And just like I'm not really big on drinking or anything like that. But I do have pain issues, and a lot of people talked about the CBD oil and how it's helped their pain and stuff. And I don't know nothing. This is all new to me. So I'm just I can't even remember the brand I got. And if it works, then I will definitely put it out there. But I think it's a shame that our government made this illegal for as long as they did. Our country was actually. The Declaration of Independence was printed on hemp paper. The original ones was printed on hemp paper. So, I mean, they used to make ropes and clothing and everything out of it. Kentucky used to be the biggest grower of hemp. So, it's a plant that grows natural. There's all kinds of uses for this plant, and it's just stupid that they would make it illegal. You're telling me that a fifth of whiskey is more healthy or less dangerous than a joint? Really? It's crazy. I have no idea what a canna doctor is. Well, see, that's the CBD oil doesn't have the THC in it, or it's got very low amounts, like 0.03, I think is what I read on my bottle. The pure CBD oil. And look it up for yourself, because I don't want to tell anybody any false information on it. But I asked the guy, and it even says on the bottle, and I looked it up and stuff before I bought it, but it shouldn't affect any drug test, and it don't make you high. I mean, it's got the THC in marijuana is what makes you high, not the CBD, whatever that dicannabinoid, whatever it's called. Yeah, exactly, great grandma. I mean, yeah, they make plastics like a plastic type composite material out of it. All kinds of things that can be made out of it. Next year, I'm going to apply for the license to grow it here, and if I can grow that stuff here, then I'll plow up every inch of this bottom, all the way to the house if I got to. And I don't know how much, I still got to look a lot of learning to do on it. But I've got an uncle that could grow that. he could really grow it. And, you know, it would take a while probably to get on my feet. And I don't know how much the license or anything like that is. But if I can make this a working farm to pay me to live at least as comfortably as I am now, then that's my goal. That's my dream. To make this farm, make it to where I don't have to leave if I ain't got to. I don't have to go make somebody else rich. I'll just put it like that. I would like to be a farmer. That'd be great. Work for myself, and not worry about working for somebody else. Anyway, give me a second. I'll look that up. I can't remember what it's called. I know they make two different ones. One's for the iPhone and one's for the Android type phones. FLIR 1 Generation 3 Thermal Imaging. And it was $200, which that's not bad. The FLIR Scout 2 that I've got was over $400. I can't remember exactly what it was. But whatever smartphone you have to, like I said, they make different ones. So $199 plus taxes, that's not bad. And I guess the difference is the ports. Like I said, I'm not real smart on electronics and all that. FLIR, FLIR. There's another company that makes them too. What was that, illegal grows, Lisa? And I mean, people's crazy. So any group you're gonna be in, believe it or not, there's crazy people in the Bigfoot world. I could be one of them. But you're gonna have crazy and mean people in any group. It's just how it is. But if they legalize it where you can grow it, then you're not going to have outlaws growing it. Okay, it's just like that's going to put the cartel. That's going to take out their pocketbook. I mean, but if it's all legal, then you're not going to have. Then they're not going to be outlaws. I think it's a shame they are right now. Some people, in some places. Right now, in the state of Kentucky, it's legal to grow hemp. And they're getting it for medical. And then, before too long, it's all going to be legal. It's all going to be legal. It'll be like going out and buying a six-pack. It's going to get there. I mean, it's been a long time coming. like moonshiners. But what I like about the Fleer is it doesn't use hour, and there's something about hour. I don't know if they can see it. I don't know what it is about the hour. All I know is I can stick up a game camera, and they won't go in front of that. They just won't do it. So that's what game cameras use is hour. That's why I'm kind of iffy on hooking up this security system that's got the hour, because I know I could live stream you, but would they even come around? I mean, would it be worth it? There's a how. That's what the FLIR is thermal. It reads thermal signatures. It doesn't put out a light source, I don't think. I found the CBD oil. I found it down at the local tobacco store. I actually looked at Walmart whenever I went in there today, because I also bought a biker helmet for the 360 cam instead of holding on the stick, and we'll put it on a biker like a helmet. And I figured a biker helmet would be good, where it's got the slots in it and let your head breathe a little bit. And plus I think I can dodge the branches maybe a little bit better unless I walk into a tree. It won't show up. Radical, uh, go online and look at it. It don't have they test for THC in drug tests, and it don't have the THC in it. It's not enough in it to it's like 0.003%, I think. Here, I'll get the bottle and read it. Because that's what I worried about too. But everything that I saw online says it will not show up in a drug test. And I've got to take drug tests for where I work at. And, you have to get the certified pure CBD oil. I felt like I had more energy today too. The print is so small in here I can't even read it. I should have done this on my laptop, that way I could have went to some websites and showed y'all, but I don't know. I don't want to sing its praises just yet until I find out what's up with it. And everybody's got a different system too, and it might, what works for me might not work for you. Kind of like boogers. Everybody's different. Poppy seeds will show up in a drug test. I've heard about that. Oh man. That's a good point. Forward looking. FLIR makes pictures from heat, not visible light. Heat is also called infrared or thermal imaging, and light are both parts of electromagnetic spectrum, but a camera that can detect visible light won't see thermal energy, vice versa. I mean, like the picture on the FLIR is totally different than IR. I mean, it's picking up the heat. Let's see. Let's start with a little background. RIC, reflected light, daylight cameras, night vision devices, and the human eye all work off the same basic principles. Visible light energy hits something and bounces off of it. The detector then receives it and turns it into an image. Whether an eyeball or a camera, in a camera, these detectors must receive enough light where they can't make an image. Obviously, there isn't any sunlight to bounce off anything at night, so they are limited to the light provided by the starlight, moonlight, and artificial lights. If there isn't enough, they won't do much to help you see. Thermal imaging cameras. Thermal imagers are altogether different. In fact, we call them cameras, but they are really sensors. To understand how they work, the first thing you have to do is to forget everything you thought you knew about how cameras make pictures. FLIRs make pictures from heat, not visible light. Heat, also called infrared or thermal energy, and light are both parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, but a camera that can detect visible light won't see a thermal image. Thermal cameras detect heat, so I mean it's basically going off the heat. I don't think it's the same spectrum as like a R is. But then again, I'm highly illiterate when it comes to technology, and that's a fact. See, my FLIR has. Let me show you. The FLIR has a sensor on the front of it. There's no light source where it. Hang on, let me grab the other thing. With the infrared camera, this has a scope on this side, and this throws out a beam of light. See the difference? This Piasso Mignata, I think the boogers can see. This one, and I've got a couple. I've caught a couple with this now, and they don't seem to have a reaction. They come around whenever I've got the FLIR out. So I don't think they can detect the FLIR camera. Of course, I'm not a booger, and I don't know this for sure, but I've had a lot more success with the FLIR than the other. Yeah, the FLIR records. They make the IRs that record too. That one just sends a video. It's got a video output that sends it to like a TV, or it's supposed to. This one don't work. Now it don't hardly do anything. I'm not sure what the problem is. The FLIR has, yeah, the FLIR records. I've got a couple of FLIR videos up. A lot of times I will use it on the live streams. I put it up to the phone and use it on the live streams, but it does record independently, and I can upload that to download, whatever you call it, to my computer. I love it. I love the FLIR. It seems to be a good tool. I mean, it's got its limitations as far as range. And, you know, of course it won't see through things. But it will detect a heat source, and it'll make a picture out of that heat source. I mean, watch. All I'm doing is holding this up to the phone. Like I said, I'm going to take it's on video. The range on this one's pretty far. I mean, this, hang on. I gotta zoom with the phone in to do this. Normally I take the cap off of it too, but this will work. And the picture, if you're looking through it, holding it up to this phone is just horrible. It's hard to do. Let me take this cap off and get it lined up. It's actually better. And that's what I'm hoping. The one that I'm getting for the phone, I don't think the range is as far as this one. But, man, it's hard to get this lined up, and then to hold it there, it's just pretty bad. But look. Maybe look. Bailey. Bailey's a booger. Let's see if Bailey was a booger, we'd had her. Yeah, we got you. We got you, booger. Where you been digging in, huh? Where you been digging in? You gonna give a speech? I was like, he's gonna speechify for a second there. Her's a good girl. I thought she was going to give a speech. Oh yeah, you can see here. Watch this. I mean, I love the FLIR. Oh my God, that was I've got the chat off right now because I can't see whenever I'm using the FLIR with the chat on. The FLIR is horrible. Like, say, if it's raining or foggy or something out, you're not going to see much with it. Wish there is a lot of rain right now, too. But up to the barn, that's close to 100 yards right there. If you're seeing 100 yards, you're out in the woods. If you're seeing 100 yards, it's pretty good. But like I said, it reads heat in the rain. You know, the rain, everything's wet. Everything will become about the same temperature, or even during a snow, it's not very good. But hey, if I'm out camping and there's boogers around, I would much rather have this than a flashlight. Unless the boogers got too close, then a flashlight would probably be a bit better. the ones I recorded, like I recorded one down at the tree down there, and it didn't, I don't think that they know that we can't see like them at night. I think they've got excellent night vision, and they think that we can see as good as them or something. Again, this is my opinion. And the reason I think this is because if you're walking at night and you hear a noise, you automatically look over there. Even though you can't see it, you automatically look over there, shine your flashlight over there or whatever. So every time I've got them on the FLIR, they're always behind something. They're still peeking around a tree. And I think even at night, they keep something between you and them. But before I do anything like the CBD oil, I always research it a bit, and I've aggravated quite a few people about it, and had some help along the way, figuring it out. The FLIR, I mean, it took me a couple months to order the FLIR, or the camera, and Angie, Snow White Bigfoot, helped me out on the camera deal, because she knows way more about cameras than I do. As probably everybody can tell. I've heard other people talking about snakes and stuff, picking FLIRs up on snakes. Picking snakes up on FLIRs, I guess I should say. Well, that would make sense if I said it like that. But anyway, everybody watch your ears. I'm going to do one holler and see if I get anything. If not, I'm going to call tonight and go get my shower and stuff. Now that I've drug everything out of the house. So watch your ears and no complaining afterwards. My voice cracked. Well, I mean, you can see that cold rock with the FLIR down here. You know what I'm saying? You can see my cold truck just now. It picks up the differences in heat. That snake's going to be a different temperature than the ground. Snakes sun themselves during the day and stuff. I don't really know the science behind it. I just poke things with a stick, okay? I've asked some people, I think the guys from the Beast team, they filmed them. I'm going to try it this year, see if I can film a snake, and that'd be cool. Something like that. But I wanted to jump on here and tell folks what's going on. Definitely with the 360 cam, I'm getting ready to go in and read some more comments and look for the timestamps that people was talking about. And I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate the PayPal donations. And I just want to let people know that when you donate, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing with it. And I could do something with it that's totally off and wrong. It's a learning process. I don't think I'll ever buy an infrared camera, ever, unless it's to keep boogers away. Because that's what it does here, it keeps them away. I've seen people that, set up PayPals for taking donations, and you never see any results from them. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Hello? I've never heard that before. Anybody hear that? Let me walk out here because I can hear something going on. It sounds like they're up Stinky Holler again. Let's walk down that way. I have enough charge on my phone. But I'm reading up on the CBD oil. I've read it's good for heart diseases and diabetes issues. And I was borderline diabetic. Probably ought to go get that checked again because I had to change my diet. I feel better since I changed the diet. I'm gonna check all this anyway. It don't look like it's been messed with. Or that. I'm not going to leave if there's something going on. I don't know what that sounds like, some kind of crazy whistle type. Hello? We'll see you. Stay ma. Turds. Do I have an outing planned? Yeah, I've got a couple plans. One of them fell through, but I'm going to try to reschedule that. As soon as it warms up, I think me and Jay's going to take a floating trip down the Ohio River and see what we can see. Well, if they didn't want me to call them turds, they shouldn't act like it. Playing tricks on me. Now, where is it? We'll do a vocal. Watch your ears. your satellite. I just heard something say, hey. Hey! Psychotic, maybe. Works so much better with my other phone. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it. Start packing some of this stuff in. I'll leave it live for a couple more minutes while I get everything in the house. I seem to drag everything out. Alright guys, I'm gonna check out some timestamps, some comments and such. Again, I appreciate everybody's comments. I appreciate the folks what's helping out with the PayPal and such. Y'all have